beautiful sunrise. Good morning. Never have my eyes things so amazing. The colors of the clouds around you reflect the beauty of your arrival. Beautiful sunshine.
Hi guys, I'm Bailey. Thanks for clicking on my channel. Today I wanted to share with you this amazing playmat by Lovevery. No, I'm not sponsored by them. I just was searching for a playmat. Something that was multi-purpose, something that I could use more long-term, that would have more longevity. Anyways, I came across this. I received it a couple of days ago. No, about a week now. And I love it. So I figured I might as well do a video on it and share it with you guys. So if you're pregnant and you're working on a baby registry and you're trying to pick some things out, or if you have a baby and you know you're looking into toys, things like that, this is amazing. I bought off Amazon, so I will link it below so that you can look it up. This is the box it came in. So when you open the box, just like this bit here is actually in 3 pieces. So all you do is you unscrew this top piece here, and when it's completely loosened, you pull this white part off. You just pop it off, and then each one of these comes off of it. So it's 3 pieces, each wood piece, and you can just fold it up that way, and then you just screw it back on. Now, the reason why I like this hardwood here is, say when Kai gets older and we have a second baby, a lot of times toddlers and mamas with toddlers will know they'll lean on like the archway of the playmat, or they'll kind of stand on it or push on it, and when your baby is underneath that archway, you know they're not going to get squished. The wood pieces attached to the playmat with Velcro strips, each spot on the bottom there, so that they don't shift. And now I will talk about the playmat. So the playmat is this really pretty, kind of like a neutral gray color, and then it has little white polka dots almost. Each edge of the playmat has a different section that it focuses on for play. And what you do is you fold the sections so as to not cause overstimulation, especially in newborn babies. You don't want to overstimulate the baby. So I'm going to fold the corners and just show you what I mean. So this piece here is the learn to focus piece. This is the only part of the playmat itself that's not washable. So this piece here has 4 spots to insert cards into. So I've inserted mirrors on the top part and high contrast black and white photos on the bottom part. He loves looking in the mirrors, and this has created longevity in tummy time. There are different cards that you can sub into this spot. So body parts. So here's mouth, we have eyes, hair, hand, nose, cheeks, belly, and ear. And something I really like about these cards is that all of the babies are different ethnicities. So I've got some black and white images here. Now these pictures are high frequency words. So we have water, ball, dog. Now this first flap here is called hiding and finding. It has a little ring that is attached in here that you pull out of this slot. What's really neat about this is it can teach a baby object permanence, which basically means that things exist even though you can't see them. So you can play hide and seek with the object in the early days. You can pull it out and put it back in, and pull it out and put it back in, and that's so fun. And what's really cool actually about this ring is it's velcroed on, attached to this little strip, so it comes off. So you can essentially hide any toy in here. You can hide their favorite toys, you know, what have you. And this is just one of 4 pockets. Let's look at the next tab, shall we? So the next tab is called Exploring Colors. It's very visually satisfying for him, looking at the different colors and exploring the different colors, but I think it will also be a great example of what the colors are, because you can do so many activities with it. You can have the baby point to the colors when they're at that level, or you can hold the story out and you can point to something that's red on the book. So say, oh, I see a red car, and then you can have the baby point to the red tag on the playmat. Okay, let's look at this one. So this tab here is called Making Sounds. There's baby paper in the centerpiece, and then this part is baby paper as well, and this part squeaks. It's really fun actually to lay him with his feet on the Making Sounds part, so he can kick his feet and it will squeak, and it teaches him that there's cause and effect. So when he kicks his feet, he can make a sound and he can make it squeak. The next tab is How Things Feel. I love this tab because you have all the different tags, different textures to play with, to tug on, and to explore, and they're all really bright colors. So that's the playmat itself. Actually, I want to show you the bottom of the playmat. You never really would see the bottom, but it's so cute anyways. It has all these little quotes. It says, love you to the moon and back, love every playtime, we learn, love every nap time, sweet pea, the snuggle is real. The archway has 3 toys attached to it that it comes with. The toys are attached via these little Velcro strings here. And then the baby can try to get them as they're moving. But you can also take them off. When the baby gets to the stage, like the one he's in where he or she wants to put everything in their mouths, it's so reinforcing to be able to take that toy off. Once they've, if they've swat at it and they're playing with it and they want to pull it and it's not coming off, you can take it off and then they can put it in their mouth. This is really nice because it's all natural wood. Obviously sanded down so you won't get any splinters or anything. But this piece here is really easy for the baby to hold because there's the handle. It has a clapper and a bell. A lot of the toys in Montessori style toys are passive toys. There's a parenting approach that I loosely follow. It's called RIE parenting, and they focus a lot on independent play and allowing your baby to develop on his own. Something they stress hugely in the RIE parenting is having your baby play in a position and be always in a position that they are capable of doing on their own. So he isn't able to sit up by himself yet, so he's not sitting up. They stress the importance of allowing them to move freely in their space and gain confidence in their abilities. So if you create a safe space for them, they're able to do as much as they can possibly do given the motor skills they have and gain confidence in that. So right now he's practicing rolling and he's not moving that much, so laying him on this space right here is a safe space. All of the fabrics are organic, so it's really nice. You know what your baby is laying on, smushing his face on, sucking on. It doesn't contain any chemicals whatsoever. This last toy here is a high contrast ball. You can actually take this off and you can do different activities. When the baby gets older, you can throw the ball back and forth. This is a great example of a passive toy. So a passive toy creates an active child. An active toy creates a passive toy. An example of an active toy would be a really, really stimulating light up toy that talks and does all of these, makes sounds and things like that, and the baby is interested in the toy by staring at the toy. So that creates, the toy is so active that the baby just has to look at the toy in order to be stimulated. A passive toy is a toy that the baby has to do something with in order to be stimulated. So, if it's a ball, the baby can move the ball around in his or her hands, bring it to their mouth. If it's a passive toy, it allows the baby to use, or the toddler, to use his or her imagination, to be creative. Something that's really, really awesome about this playmat is that the archway is high enough that he can sit under it. When I was getting him a playmat, he was 3 months old, and I thought, you know, pretty soon he's going to be sitting, and this playmat will be no good to me. So this is perfect because when he can sit up, he can fit on this playmat still, and he can use all of the bits of it and still use it for playtime. And then when he gets even older, it comes with this piece here, and you can turn it into a tent. So I'll show you. There's a circle at the top that you attach to, you just put around this ring here, and then you can just pull it over the sections. This playmat really is so versatile. Hi, loves it. You can do so much with it. Now, here's a really, really cool part. This is the book that goes with the playmat. So this book goes by age. The first section, 0 to 12 weeks, and basically what it does is it talks about your baby in that stage. So this one, in the first 12 weeks, your baby is easily overstimulated, especially in the first 4 weeks. Can hear perfectly, distinguish your voice from others, and even hear the differences between languages. Has clenched fists and will grip your finger. Sees only in black and white. Focuses 8 to 14 inches away. Sometimes his eyes may cross. Will have trouble tracking moving objects until he is about 5 weeks old. May start to coo in response to your voice around the 2nd month, and can lift his chin up during tummy time. Towards the end of this age range, your baby may start to lift his chest up too. So it talks about your baby's development in the first 12 weeks, especially in regards to play. In the first 12 weeks, give your baby quiet time with dim lights and limited noise when possible, especially during the first 4 weeks. Skin-on-skin contact, the sound of your voice talking and singing, time on his tummy to strengthen his neck and core muscles, floor time so he can move his body around freely, and high contrast visuals. Then what it does is it breaks down each activity that is perfect for each age range. So it tells you what the activity is. This is high contrast images during tummy time, 0 to 12 weeks. It tells you why it's good for the baby at that age and how to do that activity. Side lying, visual tracking, and then on his belly, place your baby in front of the how things feel zone to practice reaching, grasping, and mouthing. So let's do that. So now turn him on his belly. This is the how things feel zone. So he's grasping one of the tags. You rolled! So that's everything that I have to say about the playmat today. I love this playmat. It allows him to lay down, move his body freely, and that's when he's the happiest. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you're interested in this playmat, make sure you check the link below. And remember, play is the work of children. See you guys next time. Bye!